Irish girl living in Lanzarote is hardly sunburned. Ha ha ha. Ignoring my face. I know some of you are expecting Sarah, but she's away this weekend and doesn't have access to her computer, so instead you get me. And I say some, but considering I've made one video since Vita, and that was in May-ish, I think. My subscribers probably don't even know if I'm alive. I am planning on making videos, if by any chance there's any of you somehow watching this. I have 2 half-made things at the moment. I've been really busy. Yeah, anyway, no one cares about this. Asylum of the Daleks. I didn't love it. I mean, there's been worse episodes of Doctor Who. I thought it was pretty decent. It kept me entertained for 40 minutes, but it just felt quite empty. Like there was something missing. Like there wasn't really any tension, if that makes sense. Like, I mean, when the Doctor gets beamed onto the ship and he's surrounded by Daleks, and there didn't even seem to be like a smidgen of fear there. And it's like, okay, you've met these guys a lot of times, but they are your greatest enemy. Are you not even going to act shocked? I don't know. It's just it seemed off somehow. Like the whole episode seemed off, but that scene especially, I felt like there should be more tension or fear or something. Rory and Amy getting divorced. I don't get the point to that really. I mean, maybe if it acted over a few episodes, maybe if there'd been some more warning than a 5-second shot in Pond Life. But there was, I mean, I don't really see the point of introducing problems in their marriage if it's going to be solved again by the end of the episode. And also, I don't really feel like adding problems to the marriage, even if it had been an arc, was necessary, because I just feel like Amy and Rory are the only happy couple on TV, and it should stay like that. Well, not that they're the only ones. I just mean they should stay happy. I don't mean that the relationship should be perfect, but I just feel like the divorce added nothing to them as characters and wouldn't have even if it was a longer storyline. I love Osmond. And a lot of people said they saw the Dalek twist coming. I didn't see it at all. I just thought that was brilliant and heartbreaking, and showing her transfer. No, that was just so sad and so brilliant. I was quite happy with the Dalek transformation, because all through the episode, you know, she's meant to be this genius, and okay, she was a genius when she was alive, but hacking into Dalek technology, hacking into the hive mind, it just seemed too perfect, and I was like, oh, I don't like perfect characters. I like when the Doctor travels with someone who's just a person, a good person, a smart person, fine, but just a person. I didn't want someone who could like hack into the hive mind and not have it explained why they could do that. So when it turned out that she wasn't hacking, that she wasn't using her keyboard, that she was part of that technology, it made so much sense, and it was so heartbreaking. And yeah, I just loved that. I'm very confused though as how she's going to be a companion now, because that is the actress Jenna, I've forgotten her last name, but that is the actress who's going to play the companion. Some people have said that the companion's meant to have a different name, that maybe Jenna's playing someone else as the companion, which I think would be very strange if she was. But at the same time, if you just, I mean, obviously he's a time traveler, you can meet Jenna before she becomes a Dalek, but they've done that with River Song. I don't really want them to do that again. The ending, her erasing him from the Daleks' memories, I don't know what to make of that. I know a lot of people like it, a lot of people don't like it. I don't really know what to think of that, because he did want to be forgotten by the universe, but at the same time, that's 46 years of history. That's his greatest nemesis, and that's not there anymore, and that's strange, and I guess a little sad. But I don't know. I'll see how it's used in future stories. It could be good, it could be terrible. I don't really know. I can't see where they're going from here with the Daleks not remembering him. Them all asking who Doctor Who was would have been. Okay, it was cheesy, but it would have been a good scene if we hadn't had that just at the end of last season with the head in a box. I mean, we've already had that. Don't reuse it. Although I feel the divorce didn't add anything to them as characters or the show as a whole. The scene where they made up was just heartbreaking. That I almost cried, but I didn't, because my roommate was in the room and I don't think she knew I was watching anything, so that would have been awkward. That said though, I did like earlier in the episode when Amy had said to the Doctor, you know, you can't fix it, it's life, that's what happens, and I do feel that the Doctor needs to learn that he can't fix everything and that some things just happen and that's life, and yet he didn't learn anything, because he gave Amy his armband thingy. And Rory would try and give her his, and that then, you know, they'd end up talking, because obviously she wouldn't want Rory to sacrifice himself, and yeah, and I just kind of felt like, I mean, I want them to get back together, but I would have much preferred it if they had done it themselves and the Doctor hadn't fixed it like he fixes his bow tie, to quote Amy. But also, if the Doctor didn't need it because he's a Time Lord, why not give Amy his earlier? I mean, I know that he probably wasn't sure that if it would affect him or not, but he decided to take the risk eventually, so I don't see why he didn't do that earlier. I mean, since he clearly loves Amy and wants to protect her, and he would sacrifice himself for the people he loves and wants to protect. So I think it's a bit weird that he could give her that there's a possibility he could give her his armband and he didn't think of it earlier. I really wish I wrote more detailed notes. I looked over them a few seconds ago and I don't even know what half of them are. This is something silly, and I know that it's a kids show and stuff, but both the Daleks in the intensive care and Osmond managed to break their chains pretty fucking easily. If they're going to chain these Daleks up, surely they'd get chains they can't break within like 5 seconds. I mean, that just seemed really stupid to me. So yeah, that's my opinion on the Asylum of the Daleks. I kind of wish that I was starting the channel about the series as an episode I loved, because I don't know, I'm sentimental, I'm not sure, I don't know, I just feel like I don't like starting the channel on a negative note. But there you go, next week looks fabulous. I love the fact that Arthur Weasley, I'm sorry I don't know his real name, is Rory's dad. That just seems like perfect casting. And so I will see Sarah on Wednesday and possibly next Saturday, because I'm not sure if we've switched days now or if this is just a once off that I'm here on Sunday. Yeah, okay, our days are Saturday and Wednesday, by the way, but we're giving ourselves till the day after to put stuff up, because just in case, I guess. So yeah, see you next week or the week after, and see Sarah on Wednesday. And I can never end videos properly. Me again, slightly different settings, slightly different lighting, which makes my sunburn look 10 times worse. Anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to record this because one little more thing, because I came across this point after I'd recorded the rest of the video, and I thought it was a very good point. If Osmond was a Dalek all along, why, when she was speaking to Rory and the Doctor through the intercom, did they not hear the Dalek voice? She didn't know she was a Dalek, but she was one, and when she spoke as a Dalek to the Doctor, it was a Dalek voice. So why did that not come through the intercom? Something to think about. Okay, bye again.